All
Now
right.
let's go on to the 18th fact about why people don't achieve. One, people with written goals are 50% more likely to achieve them than those without goals.
Okay.
All motivational gurus agree that goals should be written down. 92% of all New Year resolutions fail by January 15th.
Oh, 92%
yes.
of all new resolutions fail by January 15th.
Yes. Now, only 3 out of every 100 adults write down their goals on paper.
Only 3
Yes,
out of every
only
100
3.
adults
Exactly.
write down their goals on
Yes.
paper.
Now, my challenge is this year, purpose to be one of those 3.
Amazing.
Because a lot of us, oh, I want to do this, oh, I have this. Is it written down? Only 3 people do that.
Wow.
Now, sharing your goals with a close confidant is proven to increase the chances of you achieving your goal. Now, Richard talks about it. Richard was here yesterday, and he talks about having an accountability partner.
Yes.
Now, the research has proven that when you have somebody like that, somebody who you respect, somebody who can hold you to account to some of the promises you have made to yourself, the chances are that you'll be much more successful at it,
Okay.
at achieving it. Now, setting goals is the first step in turning the invisible into the visible.
Setting goals is the first step
step.
in turning invisible into the visible.
Because there are things that are on your mind.
Okay.
There are things that you are dreaming about. There are things that you are wishing. Once you put them into a goal, then you are turning that invisible thought, that is invisible dream, into a visible thing on paper.
Okay.
Now, the world's most successful people agree that what you get by achieving your goals is not as important as what you become in the process of setting your goal.
Hey, you have to repeat that.
I'm saying that the world's most successful people agree that setting your goal or what you get by setting a goal is not as important as what you become through the process.
Wow.
Because what you want to become is a different person who will achieve a different level of success.
Wow.
So that process of you writing down the goal, that process of you being aware that you want to change, that process of you living your life differently is more important
Than the outcome of even the goal.
Exactly.
It's amazing.
Now, specific goals which are time-bound and measurable work best. So
Specific goals which are time
Don't set goals that are not time-bound, that are not. We all know after Peter Drucker set up the SMART, goals. We all know what it means: specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time-bound. So whatever goal you set, you measure them by this. Then, in the process of achieving your goal, you'll be sacrificing something else.
Okay.
Something must give for your goal to be attained.
Something has to give.
Something must give. It could be about cutting down on some lifestyle, cutting down on something so that you could focus on what is important to you this year.
Okay.
It could be about cutting down on time you spend with friends on idle chatter. It could be giving up TV watching so you can read a book a day. It could be something, but something must give. You can't achieve your goals still doing and harboring everything. Now, 14% of people have a goal in mind, but these are unwritten.
14%
Yes.
have a goal in mind,
But they never write them
but
down.
these are unwritten.
They never write them down. Now, a Harvard University business study revealed remarkable statistics relating to goal setting and success. Now, they said that only 83% of the US population do not have goals.
83% of the US population do not have goals.
They don't.
It means I have better hope than those people.
Then 14% have a plan in mind but are unwritten.
Hey,
The
hold on. So
3%,
83, no written goal.
No,
14,
they don't
I
the
get
goal.
plan.
Yes,
but me
no,
go.
Exactly.
Okay.
It's not written down.
Okay, that's 97.
Then 3%, only 3% have their goals written down.
Lord, make me among the 3.
Then the study found that 14% of the 14% who have goals, they are 10 times more successful than those without goals.
Oh, so even the 14, no, they do
Yes.
better than the 83.
Exactly.
After the 83,
Yes,
they are just
they
floating.
are just there.
Okay.
So this 14%, they achieve 10 times more
Hey.
than those without goals.
And then the 3 were 10,000.
And then the 3% that have written goals are 3 times more successful than the 14%.
Hey. So it means that 3% are 30 times more successful
Exactly.
than the
man without a
83%.
goal. So this year, my challenge to you, if you are hearing me, is be among the 3% who set goals and who write them down and who follow it.
Why must you? So you are insisting on write it. Don't
Yes.
just write it down.
Yes, set your goal and write it.
Write
down.
it
Yes.
with a pen.
Yes, because you see what you see is what you get.
Wow. You
Now,
have to write
Stephen
it.
Covey said that everything in life is created twice.
Hey.
There's first the mental creation and then the physical creation. So whatever it is, this building that we are in, there was a plan. There was a plan from computer then to paper before the builder started building. So everything in life, every success you want to achieve, every achievement is first one in the mind, and then you move it to paper. So if you have a goal and you have not written it down, it means that it remains stuck in your mind. And once you don't see it, you can't get it, you can't achieve it, you can't attain it.
That's some deep information right there.
Now, goals held in the mind are more likely to be jumbled up with the other 1,500 thoughts per minute that the average human being experiences.
1,500 thoughts
come
per
through
minute.
your mind every minute. So when your goals are not written down, everything is jumbled up. And how do you decipher which ones to follow, which ones not to follow? That is why a lot of people are walking through life unsatisfied, unfulfilled, and don't know what they are going to do with their lives.
Amazing.
Now, the act of writing a goal down is a very powerful motivator. Because writing down goals forces us to avoid being vague.
Okay.
Then most gurus also agree that goals must be carried with you all the time.
Carry the goal
Yes,
with you.
I have a black book.
Always
I have
holding
my
it.
goals and my plans, and it's always with me because you never know when an idea will drop.
Okay.
You never know when something will drop, and then later you work upon it. So have them with you physically. You know, you are sleeping is by your bedside, you are in the car is by you, so that when something drops, you quickly make changes to it.
Wow. This is
Now, then the last one. Now, Gil Matthews, he's a researcher at the Dominican University. He did a research on 267 people and came out. He said that the proven strategies for effective goal achievement include 1, writing goals down, 2, sharing the goals, and then providing your confidant or your accountability partner with your progress report.
write the goal, share the
them,
goal,
and then have a partner or somebody
With
who
an
can hold
accountable-
you to account.
with a progress report.
Exactly. You know, so you say this year I want to buy a plot of land, or this year I want to move to my own house.
Good.
Now, who is checking you? Because you want to move to your own house. This house has been at foundation level for 5 years, and yet you are doing green bottles every Friday. You are doing everything else that you are supposed to do, and yet you say you don't have money for this project. So there's somebody who will check you and say that, look, these two is the equivalent of 2 cement bags. Put it down and let's make progress on the building. So there must be somebody who is checking, somebody who is helping you to make sure that you're on the right track.
Amazing stuff. Those were the 18 facts about goals and their achievement.
That's right.